Social Intercourse, where we welcome your perspective and
we speak our truth.
I'm your girl Rachel, aka The Rachel Experience.
And I'm your girl Precious, aka Auntie P.
Hey, when you dealing with me, you always get more than what you need, so it's Mo, y'all.
Hey!
And I'm Jen behind the scenes, y'all know me.
Yes, Jen is here with us, one more again behind the scenes. So
yes.
She will be here with us. You can talk with her just like you talk with us. She's going to be answering or asking questions and engaging with the audience. And of course, we got Adrian here. Adrian's back, y'all.
Hey,
Yes. All right, ladies. What have y'all been doing to take care of yourself?
Oh my goodness.
Well, me, honestly, I probably have neglected myself for the last week. I have not. I just haven't done anything to really self-care. Okay. I had some sex, but
let's record.
Okay.
That's it. I didn't go get my nails done this week.
Okay.
That was really what I wanted to do. Yeah, I didn't really do nothing main with self-care. I'm still on the same kick from last week, just trying to get myself together for my businesses. So if that's considered self-care, that's self-care.
Yeah, definitely.
But, I really wanted to pamper me. I didn't get a chance to do that this week. But I'm going all out this coming up week. So all out.
So what's on your schedule then for all out coming up?
Tomorrow I'm going to get my nipples pierced again.
Hey.
I had them pierced before, so I'm going back to do that. Then I'm going to get a massage. I'm going to get my nails done. I'm going to get my feet done. Okay. My feet. And that's it. That's my self-care for the upcoming week.
Upcoming week.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be so fun getting your nipples pierced.
Yes.
Are you scared?
No, I'm not scared at all. I like a little pinching pain. Like, ooh.
Pinching pain.
Pinching pain. That's what it is. So, yeah, I'm excited, though, to get them re-pierced. I like the pain of tattoos and also of nipple piercing. It's just a certain type of pain that your body crave, and I like it. So,
if you are interested in it, it is not something that hurts for a long time. It's really quick. So the pain is only when you're getting a piercing, and it goes away right after that. So
it's over. It's like, ooh, like it's kind of like a bee sting a little bit, but like in a good way, because then you can taste it.
Swell up?
No.
Your titty's not going to get bigger, babe.
I'll be getting mine pierced every week. I'm just here for the swelling.
They do have the new, just like how they have the stuff you can do for your butt. It's called cupping. They have it for your breast as well. It's something like where they basically, it says something like there's vacuuming all of the fat cells into like one particular area, and it gives the plumping effect. Also, what my massage therapist said is olive oil. Olive oil has a plumping agent.
Not when you've been because I only cook with olive oil and I'm still in the AD.
No, you put it on your area. Yeah, you put it.
That's why your booty big, Tandra.
Apparently, somebody been putting some olive oil back there.
That's what you get massage with. That olive oil.
That's a topical.
Okay, well that's what's up. You know what? When we can have people subscribe to our OnlyFans page to actually see us go on that experience.
Oh, we about to get on? Oh!
Yeah, so for all the behind the scene things, even with her going to get her nipples pierced tomorrow, we'll be documenting all of that stuff, but only the fans can see all the juice.
Only
the
subscribers.
Only the subscribers. So
you ain't gonna see my nipple for free, I'll tell you that. Ain't no freebies around here, baby.
Yeah. Okay. And where you're going to get pierced, they have these new and improved rings that don't taste like quarters.
Yes.
Okay.
So, and they don't get that little rust or crust on them and stuff.
I need those.
So
I can't
got
wait.
mine changed out last week. I went last week and got mine changed out to those, and he actually gave me a discount to get rid of my old style ring.
Okay.
So he was like, I would give you a discount if you would just throw those away and replace them with something better. So for those that are out there curious about it, it's some new things on the market. So
I like. So what about you?
Self-care. I don't know if it's self-care or sabotage.
Let's hear it.
We for it.
It's been a challenging week, so I just been trying to stay busy. I've been hanging in these streets, child.
Okay.
Trying to stay busy.
Okay.
I'm partying like a rock star all night.
As you should.
Late night. And so I'm happy, but Boo's tired. She tired.
She tired.
She
So
tired.
she ain't ready then.
She
ain't no young tender.
That's what it is.
Spring chicken no more.
Right.
That's how we used to hang like wet clothes as kids about
Yes.
20 years ago, baby.
Okay. We used to get it in,
Yeah, but now
We only need 37 minutes to sleep.
That's
Back
what I
in.
said. And then we like back at it again.
Yeah.
next
Ooh.
day.
Back in it. So I'm gonna tap in from last week, ladies. You know that my self-care was the vibrator, the rose. I forgot it today, but those.
And we didn't want you bringing it smelling like coochie.
You have to sanitize all your toys after use.
True.
Please do
Girl,
that.
like, you was through when you was
Girl,
doing
I-
it.
Side and rolled over.
They probably got a little coochie crust on it. Coochie crust. If you claim it's never mind. That's OnlyFans talk right there.
Is this a kid show?
No.
Okay. So anyway, that was part of my self-care this weekend.
Ooh.
Tapping in, tuning in with it, and the toy is amazing. I was able to like
It's
check
amazing.
all.
That
It is
sound deep.
amazing.
Tuning in with it.
Tuning in with it. It was
Tuned in with
amazing.
that
I was big with it.
Would you sing into it like you got it, bro? You got it. You're the only one I want to make love to.
You know she was.
Sex
I
with
was.
you
It's
so
so
amazing.
Hey, all of the above.
All right.
All of the
She
above.
invited somebody to put her husband on the couch. I called him, he on the couch.
It's a business to take care of.
Okay, you know what I mean? I told him I had a meeting. There's a meeting in there tomorrow.
And you are not invited.
You are not
son.
invited.
But it was awesome. So
Wow. Nothing like self-pleasure. That's
hey,
definitely
self-pleasure
self-care.
is
said
self-care. So
TY said, TYI27 said, not coochie crust, Auntie P.
you know what? She's a habitual line crosser. So be prepared for those lines to be crossed.
Every time.
Hey, I was born this way. What can I say? What we got up next?
All right, so
Self-care.
we're moving on to our
Saweetie
questions,
and
right?
Quavo.
Oh, trending topics.
Yes.
Saweetie and Quavo. So, Jen, tell us what's up with them. What happened?
Well, so Saweetie and Quavo, they are both artists. Saweetie is a rap artist, and Quavo is a part of the Migos.
Okay.
Yep. And so they were together. They were a couple. I don't know exactly how long they've been together, but they were known for Saweetie. You know, I like an 8-figure nigga.
Okay, so he's not her type. No, he's not.
No, he was buying her. He bought her for Christmas a iced out Bentley.
Okay.
I think it was the truck, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow.
And she always bragging about, like, you know, ladies, if he ain't buying you Birkins and Bentleys,
Okay.
like my nigga, send her back to the street. So he was apparently taking care of her financially, but
Okay.
obviously he must have been, there was some infidelity. And she said behind the scenes, it was he was constantly cheating on her.
Wow.
So
Typical nigga shit. No matter who you are, niggas is cheaters. They ain't shit.
The reason why you staying around because he doing all of that, but he doing with the regular niggas.
He doing with the regular
What you
niggas,
doing
right.
for? Oh, never mind.
But I guess
Okay.
if you go, hey, I guess if you gonna cry in the car, you gonna cry in the Bentley.
You gonna cry in the
See,
Ford
here's-
Focus that you paying for? Or you
See,
gonna
here's
cry in
the
the pay
bid.
for Bentley?
Look, here's the bid on that.
Here's the bid.
Here's the bid. If you're broke, you have no room or space to even be thinking about cheating. You need to be thinking about a goddamn job or how to get a job.
For sure.
That's it.
Now, if you Quavo or somebody on that level or those high value men, you probably got about 20,000, 30,000 more times. You know what I mean? Like you will take like, okay, I'll give you another chance. Now look, don't fuck up this time as he fuck up. You got about 20 more chances, nigga. You fuck up again, I'm out.
But don't
Yeah.
ever tell him.
But no,
You can't
don't never
tell
tell him. Don't never tell him.
But I did hear that he repoed the Benz, the Bentley in the middle of the night.
He did.
He came and
In
repoed
the
the
middle of
Bentley.
the night?
So
Yes.
he mad at her
Oh.
because she broke up with him for cheating
Yes,
on
typical
her.
nigga shit.
Right.
He came and repoed the car. She
He
can't
repoed
have a car
the
no
Bentley.
more.
Wow.
Yes. See, that's why you gotta get shit switched in your name when they buy you shit. Okay? Because you
Yes.
can't trust these niggas.
Unbeknownst to them.
Okay?
But no, it definitely
In
should
In the
be
middle of the
unbeknownst.
night, though?
Yes,
In the middle of the night.
Well, I mean, he knew it wasn't gonna gonna be easy to do it in the middle of the day.
that's true.
So he had
That's
to do
true.
it while she was asleep, wasn't driving it. You know, he knew he was
That's
gonna be at the
true. That's
crib.
true.
You know what? Niggas be real fags on that shit, though. Like, you gonna take something
Now,
from
in
me?
his defense, I believe they were saying that this was a lease. So that is, you know,
Okay.
that makes it a little bit different because, I mean, unless she's like the mother of his kids and has to provide transportation,
Yeah.
I'm not 100% on the, he should have let her keep the lease. Now, I am 100% if he outright bought it for her, any gifts that have been paid for and given to her as a gift, definitely. But if he's still paying the lease, I wouldn't expect, because now you have say so over where I go, what in this car, what I do, who else is in it. So I really don't even want you to really have precedence over my whereabouts in the vehicle that you're paying for currently. Anyhow, once we separate.
Yeah, because I guess if she would have known that he was coming to get it, it probably wouldn't have been a Bentley anymore. It would have been like a
she probably
Bentley.
would have.
Because I would have took all the other letters off of there. / I would have went straight ghetto on her.
Vandalized.
You already know vandalism is my second name. Hello, SCP, vandalism. We go hand to
So
hand.
what do y'all think about that? Okay, in a normal relationship, if you have a man and y'all break up and he wants some stuff back, or do you want some stuff back? Like, are y'all doing that? What's up?
I'm not doing that because what I bought for you was for you, and that's just the end of it. I mean, it's just good riddance. I'll just chop it up to the game. It is what it is. I'm not taking nothing back.
I'm not taking nothing back.
I'm not taking nothing back.
Yeah, and I ain't
But I
giving
don't
that
expect you to take nothing back from me either.
I'm not giving it.
Well, I'm giving him back his kids. Take your kids when you go, okay? I didn't come with these when we met, and I'm not leaving when you go. These goddamn kids.
These your seeds, right?
These your seeds. They live in your nut.
They came out your sack. Yes. All right. Hello. Okay.
But with a lease, I think it's a different ball game because I can kind of feel him on that. Because if we're no longer together, I'm not about to have you now unless you want to take over the lease. That's a different ball game.
Right.
You pay for it, but I'm not about to pay for something for you to have another nigga in a car that
And
I'm
that's
paying
probably
for.
what's his mentality,
Right.
Yeah. Not that
It
I'm paying
makes
for
sense.
currently. Right.
He was the one who messed up.
It
That's
don't
the whole
matter. It don't matter.
thing.
If he's still paying for it though, regardless of what he did, he's still paying for it.
He should keep paying for it
No,
because
they're not married. They're not married.
Okay.
But if he did outright pay cash for it and it was hers, he shouldn't have took it. But it's a lease. It's understandable.
Right.
Taking it back.
I guess.
Like you're not gonna stay in a house that he's paying for. If I separate, I'm leaving the house.
Yeah.
If it's in his name and he's the one paying for it, I'm gonna go and get my own shit. But
I ain't gonna lie. I kind of feel like this. You trusted me all the way up to this point. I'm driving the car. You're not with me. If you mess up and I leave you, why can't you trust me enough to say, Rach, I know I'm not fucking with you no more, but the car is due back May 31st, so make sure you turn the car in, and there better not be nothing wrong with it, unless you're going to pay for the difference.
Have a mature conversation, but are men really that mature? He's in the limelight. Maybe he didn't want nobody saying, "Oh, you a sucker. You gotta." Who knows? But I mean, he should be realistic. And I would say, if you want to keep the car, you take over the note, like what you're saying, Rachel.
Right.
Take over the note. It's due back.
Oh, I wasn't saying that. What I was saying was that he said he's just telling me, notifying me when it's due back.
Right.
I don't want to pay. I feel like you should keep paying. I broke up with you.
No, I feel that as well. But I'm saying if he wanted to be the immature, still he can be like, keep it. You pay for it. I ain't gonna take it back from you, and you take over the note. But he took it in the middle of the night, and now she gotta. I mean, because she could probably get her own anyway.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, true. Or
but as we know,
the engagement ring.
He gave her an engagement ring.
No, I'm just saying different scenario.
Oh no, I'm keeping
How do you
that.
feel about people who take that?
It's still a gift. It's still a gift.
Yeah.
Marcus wants to know why is my cousin Danielle ain't in the middle. They trying to steal her shine. And Feather J said Quavo is trash.
Yeah, Quavo is trash.
Quavo is trash. Or is he really?
Yeah.
Marcus, nobody about to address you.
I guess this is. I mean, but is he any more trash? Like we said, that any other celebrity has already been cheating and everything. And then now, so on top of that, so now. The sister came in and she said, y'all not about to be making this a male bashing about my brother, but that was kind of like, well, that's what he did.
Right.
It's not bashing if he did it.
Exactly.
And everybody has an opinion on it.
Exactly.
So then Saweetie's aunt came in.
God.
Yeah. So now the family
So this is messy.
So what I'm assuming is when they saying bashing him and saying he ain't shit, he trash. You know what I'm saying? Not so much. So that's probably what they speaking on. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
But no,
It's
she was
trash
like,
bashing.
nobody knows what type of woman Saweetie was. She
Okay,
was
he
a,
like-
she was an entitled bitch. That's
Okay,
what
he
the
like-
that's what the sister said. But then the auntie came back and said, "But you was head over heels for this entitled bitch before. You know when they was together.
Exactly.
You was all cool down on her team. Was
Exactly.
Saweetie, I love you. She was
Exactly.
was buying her gifts.
Exactly.
And shit. You know, I'm sure she could have got them for her birthday
Yeah.
too. But
Right.
everything was all cool when they was together. You love Sweetie, but
Right.
now that they broken up, she's a bitch or a spoiled
Right.
brat and a bitch or something like
First
that.
of all, that's why people's sisters should shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down somewhere.
Right, right.
Because I'm sure this bitch ain't got nobody doing nothing for her.
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was talking about, once again, based on a true story. Okay? We gonna move along before things get a little personal up in here.
Okay. All right, let's keep this
Next
moving.
topic.
So we're
Okay,
gonna go
stop
into
it.
some of the questions.
Ooh.
Okay. Ooh.
Okay, first question. You're in a relationship and you have the 80%, but you leave for 20%, and the grass is not greener. How do you survive that?
Well, what you do is you call a landscaper, okay? And you get you some grass.
Some fertilizer.
That's green.
Get you some
You
fertilizer.
make the best out of it because usually the 20% rule is not greener on the other
It's
side.
not.
You know what I'm saying? And you never leave your 80 for your 20 to begin with. You know what I'm saying? Like the odds right there is not in your favor when you going with 20%.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense. So at that point, when you make that decision to leave your 80 for your 20 and try to make the 20 into the 80, and it still wind up being 20 at the end of the day,
Nobody got 100.
nobody. You know what I'm
80,
saying? So
20,
you really
31.
just have to either give it your all, deal with the decision you made, or move on. But I wouldn't be taking 2 or 3 steps back trying to rekindle what I left. You know what I'm saying?
And a lot of people who do that don't recognize that they left the 80 for the 20.
Right.
You know what I mean? They haven't taken the time
Yes.
to really evaluate. They're just sitting in their unhappiness or what they want or their selfishness.
Yes.
So they don't even realize that what they had, usually they don't pick up that I had 80% of the things I wanted until they leave and had time to really analyze what they had. And then they're like, wait, I might have messed this up. You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, she got this and it lights a fire in me, but after a while, that can only do so much.
Exactly.
But what I had before, she kind of was, or he was like
Okay.
almost everything. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Yes.
And so that's the doozy about it, is that when you leave for the 20, you don't recognize that you know what you had in the beginning. But what I will say is, if you do have 80% and you leave the 20, you better do what you can to get back, my nigga, before it get too late.
That's what I was just ready
You
to
better
say.
turn around and put your running
Yeah.
shoes on.
Yeah.
And hurry up, because if she 80%, chances are, as soon as you walked out that door, somebody else was knocking, my baby.
Hello.
On that 80%.
Somebody that was recognizing what
And somebody probably
Somebody
thought that
sitting
80
on
was
the
actually
sideline
100.
waiting.
Right.
That's
Somebody
Yeah.
probably
She was-
thought that
she
80 was
100%
100.
today.
That's what
Yeah.
I was getting ready to say.
Yes.
Somebody else looking like, oh no,
So
she
that
everything.
Yeah.
Everything
She's
I
everything.
need, everything
Right.
I ever
She
wanted,
will be somebody
everything I
100, you know?
desire.
Or he is somebody 100.
And
So-
it's usually your friend.
Or your ex-husband sat down and realized that you the whole
That's
thing.
true. That is so true.
So it's definitely the time frame when they do leave. You know, you want them to recognize quickly, like, because sometimes if it takes too long, then it's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
That is true.
Somebody that moved
Absolutely.
on, you done moved on because you feel like, okay, you didn't recognize that I was all of this, and you just gonna leave me like this. You
Or,
are, you
and
might not
then
be
the
gonna come
flip
back.
side of that is what if you realize, what if you don't, you have an 80 and you don't do what it takes to bring your, your 80 or whatever percentage you need to bring to keep that 80
Yeah.
or 90 or 100.
Yeah.
But will we
Yes.
ever really get that 100 from a person, though? Real talk. Is the 80 ideally the 100, though? Because
It's
you
about
actually,
perspective.
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Because you
Depending on
actually
what you
over the 50% of what you actually requiring. You know what I'm saying?
Wait,
So
ask
I-
the question again. I'm sorry.
I've never been good at math, so I don't really know.
So what I'm saying is that we got the 80-20 rule, right?
Yes.
So can a person actually ever give you 100? Can ideally that 80% be your 100, because it's over the 50% odds of you having everything you want except for 20.
Yeah.
So
View it as 100 and be happy.
you know what I mean?
Boom. That's
That's what
what
I'm saying.
And
What
if
muscle?
you gotta go get a little Twinkie, come back.
here.
Back.
Here.
Back.
Come back here and recognize that I'm still all
day. Come
right.
back.
the midst of you doing your little 20, just still know you still the shit. Niggas get that 20 and be happy like a broke nigga, like I got a 20.
Okay.
And you done missed
Ain't
out on
nothing like
the
finding
80.
the 20 in the wash machine.
Okay.
Then you got a pocket full of money. Find that 20 in
And
the
don't
wash
even-
machine, boy.
And don't even recognize that it's wet and it might tear. And it ain't no good. It don't go that far,
You put a little
okay?
tape on there. It'll be all right.
Okay, next question.
Mhm.
A woman gets pregnant, but the man doesn't want any kids. My choice, my body, the woman says, but want child support. Is it fair that he pays?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
I
No.
agree. Yes.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
Yes.
Let me elaborate.
Okay.
When two people lay down and have unprotected sex,
Okay.
if you did not have a discussion with this man that you are having unprotected sex with to find out if you was ready for kids or if he was ready for children, if you get pregnant and he says, I'm not ready for no baby, and you like, oh, well, I want a baby. Okay, you want a baby. I didn't want a baby. We didn't discuss this prior. Don't hit me up later after this. I don't want no dealings, and that's it. I don't think a man should pay child support for a baby that a woman that him and her did not have an understanding with before she got pregnant. It's not like, oh, well, you knew if we had sex, I could
There
get
was a
pregnant.
possibility.
As-
That was the understanding.
But
Yeah, that was
she
the
knew as
understanding.
well.
Right.
So therefore, you should have asked him, okay, we
Why
wanted.
should, why
Or
should
he
she
should have
have
just
asked
put
This
a
is science.
This,
He
but it
should've
doesn't
put
matter.
no.
So why?
If he
so
was worried,
we
if he
both
didn't-
agreed. We both agreed apparently to lay down and have unprotected sex,
Okay.
right?
That was it right there.
Okay, but
If you didn't want any kids, you should have got fixed.
why? But
No,
I might
see,
not want
if-
kids with this individual.
Okay, so
don't
then here's the
remember.
thing.
She should have required somebody.
No.
She
She
should
don't
have.
want kids.
Okay.
She should have protected
Oh,
herself
pick
as a
me.
woman.
Oh,
She
pick
wants
me.
kids.
Oh, pick
Why-
me.
Well, then you
pick
should.
me. Pick
It ain't.
me.
Hold on a
Yeah,
minute,
bro.
because we're not about to overtalk.
Oh,
That's why I said pick me. That's why I said pick me.
Because that's what we. Let me tell you what we not about to do.
Pick
Okay.
me. Pick me. Oh, pick me.
wait, it ain't your turn.
It is my turn if she just
Go,
picked
Mo,
me.
go, Mo,
Let
cause
her
she,
go.
cause she over there about to pee on herself. When she get excited about stuff, she get pissy.
When I get passionate about things, all I'm saying is I'm gonna end this debate real quick. Okay?
Oh, she
Shut it down, huh?
I'm about to shut it down. How are you blaming a woman for her to be able to say, well, do you want kids or you don't want kids? In the beginning, if he did not want kids, that should have been a topic. That should have been something he initiated. But not only that, it is his responsibility to protect his seed if he didn't want any damn kids. At that point, what I'm also saying and elaborating on, if you don't have a seed to give somebody to nurture, ain't shit gonna grow. So I ain't even gotta worry about that shit. If you didn't want kids as a man, take accountability, be responsible, and you protect your seed. If you never gave me my seed, your seed, I wouldn't have to say my choice, my body.
Listen.
Period.
Bobby,
But man gotta protect his seed, even though it does take two, right?
Mhm.
It does take two. But why is it the woman fault that he implanted her with his seed? If he didn't want kids, keep your seed to your motherfucking self. That's just the end.
But
of it.
then why would you want to have a baby with the man who said, I don't want
That's
you to
my
have my
point.
child, so
If
then
he didn't-
therefore don't go after him for child support.
Listen,
He's already
if
made
he
it
didn't want
clear.
her to have his child, he should have even neither slept with her, or he should have used some condom.
Because that's a surefire way of protecting your seed and not having a baby that you don't want.
That you don't want to pay
That
for.
you don't want to pay
But
for.
you don't have a
100% way of not having a child with a person that you don't want to have a child with is to have at the very least, protected sex with
Or
the
don't
person,
have sex
or no
with
sex
her.
at all.
That's
Okay,
Condoms
listen.
break though. Condoms break.
Okay.
Condoms break. Now let's say
Then that's
for
a
instance,
different
if they
situation.
That's a-
both. Let's say for instance that they both did have that conversation, like no child. I don't want any kids. We already got this understanding. I use protection. The condom breaks.
Mhm.
Okay, boom.
Yes.
Baby coming, but we
Yes.
already got an understanding.
Mm-hmm.
So if this man, you already know going in, he don't want any kids. So do you prefer bringing up this baby all by yourself? You know what I'm saying? Because he still has a right. He has, regardless of what, he has a right to say, well, I no longer want to be a part of that and terminate his rights.
Mhm.
He can also do that too.
Yes, he
But
can.
would you rather put yourself through that, knowing this man
Exactly.
already told you
No.
up front, I don't want any
Exactly.
kids.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because, like you said, in a situation where a man and a woman both said we don't want children,
Right. Both
guess what? The odds were against us. So I don't feel like I want to get an abortion. I don't believe in. Let's just use this scenario.
Okay.
I don't believe in abortions. Once I got pregnant, I was fearful of that. My mind, my religion, whatever the case may be, I decided that that wasn't the best option for me. I still have to raise this child. We still have to raise this child. The odds was against both of us. We tried to protect ourselves, and the condom broke, which means both of us said we didn't want children, but it happened to both of us. But this child still has to be provided for. Yeah, it wasn't a perfect scenario of what you wanted, but guess what?
Life happens.
That ain't nothing in life perfect. And you don't get to skate men skate all the time. Yeah. But what I'm saying is that if that woman says, hey, you still gonna have to do your part, I still gotta do my part. That's not what I wanted for myself either. But at the end of the day, this child gotta eat. So it's gonna eat from me and it's gonna eat from you. There's nothing wrong with that. Because if you're not in a position to where you can accept responsibility if things don't go the way you want them to by you having sex, you gotta deal with grown people problems when you're doing grown people things. So it's later for what you want. Because guess what? You wanted to have sex, and from sex is babies, period. That's what it was designed for.
But still, if he terminate his rights as a parent, you still
that's his prerogative.
That's when you better get out of it like that. You better go the whole yard then.
And if she didn't want kids, if they both decided neither one of them wanted kids, then yes, that woman do have the responsibility of making sure that she protect her eggs as well. Right. You know what I'm saying? She get on birth control. He use a condom. They make sure they.
Birth control don't always work.
Birth control don't always work either, but what I'm saying is that they both have the responsibility to protect the seed and the egg if neither one of them wanted children.
Niggas is savages, okay? Niggas will tell you they want the baby, and won't even pay for the babies that they want. So who cares about a man who sat up and told me he didn't want a baby and think he ain't got to pay? Y'all all about trickery and fuckery, if you ask me. Shit.
I mean, they were born that way, but
yeah.
I'm going to protect me.
What? You going to savage me to death, then guess what? You're paying. I don't care what you feel.
Well, what if he don't pay? I mean, that's
he don't pay, then that's something.
Because you might be late.
She falls in the category that all of us are
but women deal with that all the time. The question was, do you think he should?
Yes, he should.
Yes, he definitely should. Because unfortunately, we sit up, men want to have babies and talk about how, let's have a baby, and they still don't take care of the baby. And so, and what do we have to do as women? We still, no choice. Shit happens. We still got to take care of this kid because that's what happened, okay?
And that's based on a true story.
Same, okay, period. Point blank, the end.
In case you ain't paying.
TYI said Auntie P get passionate about this baby, baby question, side eye.
Right.
Somebody got a side baby over there? No, Auntie P don't deal with nobody's side babies.
Oh, no, baby. You already know that. Have I been on the Action 7 News? Hello? Because ain't no side babies up in here. But no, I don't think that a man should take care of any kids. This is the same
woman that said the daddy take care of all the kids, taking his kids, make them his kids, to make your kids. I'm surprised that you feel that way.
No, I'm saying in a relationship, but if I'm having sex with a man just randomly and
you taking that baby.
I'm not taking the baby. For one, I'm not going to get pregnant by no nigga that I'm just fucking. Just off some regular shit. No, I'm not. I'm going to get an abortion. He ain't even got to ask me. Okay? It ain't even going to be a question. Soon as I feel my nipples tender, because that's what usually happens when I'm pregnant. My nipples get tender. I already know. My body tells me ahead of time. As soon as I'm done having unprotected sex, my body be like, bitch, you pregnant.
Are you making him pay for the abortion?
No. Yes. I'm like, listen, I'm pregnant.
You would make him pay for a child.
I will ask. I'm pregnant. I don't want this little baby. I don't want this little baby, okay? Because I'm fucking another nigga. No, I'm just joking. Just for entertainment purposes. But I want to get an abortion. Are you going half? Or are you paying the whole amount? What we doing? Because either way, ain't no baby surviving up in this vagina. And
so you would want him to pay for you to get rid of it, but not
if
pay
that's
for
a discussion,
it. You decide to keep it.
Because that's a long time, okay? Abortions take 15 minutes, okay, baby?
Not 18 years.
I'll take them 18 minutes and not them 18 years. So, I mean, yeah, I'll ask.
Okay.
But either or, I'm not keeping a baby anyway, so that's not a discussion.
Okay. Because you're too.
I mean, at this point, my tooth is sad, okay? So I'm good, okay? Okay, we going straight in.
That'd be married. Service announcement.
Yes. Because, hey, my husband was Captain Keep It In, okay? Every time we had sex, I was pregnant, so.
If you do not want children, please get your tubes tied or your balls snipped. Right. And that's some free game.
Okay,
that's on.
And that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb.
That's on Mary Had a Little Lamb. They cover that at 100%. So you got some insurance. It's covered at 100%. You ain't got to pay no copay. It's gonna take care of you. Okay.
What y'all talking about next?
Next question: would a northern woman be much better with a southern man?
I think so. It's a balance. Good balance. Look, attitude with a little sweetness.
I don't know nothing about no northern or no southern.
basically, I think what the person is asking, does geography matter? Do you think that women who are having a hard time finding a man that want one, do you think that geography plays a part in the type of people you keep running into? Like, if you feel like,
sure.
yeah,
because they
all
know
the
me in
Detroit
here in
men are the
Detroit.
same.
They are.
I'm ready to find something different. Do you think a woman that's born and raised in the North would do better with the South, or a Eastern versus a Western man?
Or does it matter? I mean, or is it just about like some people say about the circles you run in, the places that you go in? Even if I don't, do you really think that every single Detroit man or woman
Yes.
is exactly the same? 'Cause
Yes.
it's not safe to assume that every Detroit woman is the same.
Yes.
There are a lot of Detroit women that are exactly the same, but I feel like there
the
are.
characteristics based on
Yeah,
demographics.
there are some Detroit women that are totally different from other Detroit women.
So
May have similarities, but I feel the same about
But
men.
that
So
may
I think
also
it might be the circles
Yeah.
or where where you might be going regularly, as opposed to maybe trying to venture out into some events, some different some different little things to try to find different caliber of male. Because if we just
Where
hanging
are
out
the
at clubs,
different
I mean,
calibers?
shit.
Not here in
Yeah.
Michigan.
I mean,
That's-
It just depends on the environment you put yourself in. Like
Right.
like you said, if you're
We just out at
if you-
clubs and
if
shit.
you
We
just out
same
at
no
clubs, same environment, but you're not going to like the auto show where the tickets is $500 to get in, or these other nonprofit organizations, balls and things and stuff like that, upper echelon type of environment. Then you do have different caliber of people that you run into based on the different events and stuff that you go to. But piggyback on what you
Hakeem
were
went
saying.
all the way to Queens to find her, so.
But what I'm saying though, like based on what you were saying, far as
he didn't go to Northern
Detroit
Zamunda.
women, some have certain different characteristics. Like we're not all the same, but that could be definitely based on how you was raised. Like if you was raised with a mother who North, everything her family was strictly based out of the North. But if you was raised with a mother who came from the South, then you may have some of those characteristics from being a Southern woman. You know what I'm saying? Based on, you know what I'm saying? Based on your lineage or whatever. So.
Because I'm not like all Detroit women, okay? And I'm a Detroit girl.
Adrian.
Okay?
Boom.
You from the D.
I don't care. I don't care. I'm not like all.
So what
like,
sets you apart from regular Detroit women?
So you think you like us?
She said she
like
better
us.
than you.
No, I think I'm like me.
Oh.
So what I'm saying about Detroit women, like a lot of Detroit women out here doing $40 bids. You out here collecting $40 from niggas to fuck niggas. You out here with a whole nigga fucking another nigga. All women are not the same.
Right.
I got one man. I don't fuck on no other man. I don't believe in that. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in me getting with a married man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's all about that person.
The
I don't
morals.
care.
That sound like morals to me.
Yeah, it's your morals, but not only that, I don't care what my circle look like. I can have a friend fucking on 2 married men. That does not mean that Adrian is about to fuck 2 married men. I don't care if this friend over here is a hoe. That don't mean I'm about to be a hoe.
Exactly.
I mean, birds of a feather flock together.
Right, but and I think that's untrue.
Yeah, that's
Me
very
too.
true.
Yeah.
That's very
Because I
true.
hang with these ladies and, I'm different.
I ain't with these hoes.
When you see me with these hoes,
Never mind them.
please know I am set apart.
Wholesome. I'm a nice
They
wholesome
just
woman.
family.
I just ain't with hoes.
When we
I'm a
use
nice
the word,
wholesome.
when we use the word hoe, we don't mean that term as we hoes.
We
We
mean
not out.
wholesome.
We mean hoes. We like to
wholesome.
abbreviate a lot.
We just hoe sometimes. Wholesome.
I like that.
So the Detroit thing to me is just not accurate.
It's
Okay.
definitely accurate.
I think that's across the board, no matter where you at demographically. I think that's across the board.
I mean, yeah, but
Because I'm quite sure we can go to the South or go to the East or the West Coast and still find women who embody the same characteristics and morals
And
that
men
we
that ain't
have.
shit.
You know what I'm saying?
And
So
definitely men that ain't shit in the
Yeah.
South.
definitely.
it's a different caliber of shit, though.
Yeah, but if we talk to the women in the South, they'll say, yeah, these men down here, they have this and that, but they still ain't shit.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? So it just depends.
We gonna see.
I was gonna say a little religious joke, but I don't got to strike us down, so I'm keep it to myself.
Strike you down. Don't put us in there.
No, that's on you.
No, we all sitting together.
You set apart.
I do see y'all. Yeah, you did with that little thumb beat
I
on.
knew it was coming.
Inappropriate Auntie P.
So what's our
What we
next
got?
question.
Okay, last
I can't hold back though. So
I
that's
know.
How do you feel about your mate posting you on social media? Do you care or not?
Well, do you care or not? I will say.
Can I answer? Wait, can
Yes,
I say?
Yes,
Answer for all
answer.
y'all? Okay,
Yes.
I'm going to answer for
Okay,
all
you
y'all.
answer for all of us.
Yep,
Who cares
and then-
and who don't?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
This
If-
too easy.
This too
Oh my
easy.
God, just to go
If
down.
yours has social media,
Who's yours? Who's
no.
You got it on point,
Yeah.
baby.
Mhm.
So
Hers just don't have. Hers just don't have social media, but she would be all over that man's face like,
Okay.
oh hell no, cause you ain't post me this day when we was.
Yeah.
She would have a problem.
Who
would
is
have a
she?
problem.
Rachel. Because
Auntie P would have a problem. Rachel would have a problem, and Mo would not have a problem.
hey, that's why I wouldn't have a problem. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Hey, about none of that shit.
first of all,
Jennifer made a good point earlier when we were talking about this, and she said if he is a poster, like if he goes on social media a lot and he posts
Yes.
a lot, then yes. But
Every
if
once
he
in a
doesn't
blue moon.
post anything, he's not really big on posting, then no.
yeah.
And I wouldn't have ever thought that I would care about something like that. In my marriage, I was posted a lot. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then my next relationship, that person was very, very private. So
Okay.
they never posted me. And it was like once we talked about that, because I inquired about that, like, hey, why you don't ever put me on your page or whatever. And when we talked about that, that person said, I'm just private. I just don't like people in my business and stuff like that. But then the posts and the stuff that they liked and the stuff I saw on their phone, I was like, well, clearly you do like things on social media, and so why you don't got me up in that thing, so it made me feel weird. And then I will tell the truth that when I look at other people's pages, like guys' pages who post things about their significant others, I get all warm and fuzzy inside.
Oh,
that is
yeah.
just so sweet, even though I know they probably still cheating or whatever, but I just
You're just a fact to
just
say.
the fact that they acknowledge
Right.
that they are with someone or their
Yeah.
profile picture is their wife. I have a good friends that are a couple, and he's always had her and him as his profile picture, and I just think that's just.
I mean, I guess if your man is out there cheating, I really don't want the other woman to go on his page like, oh, so this is the dummy right here. This is the dumb ass wife. Okay, this is stupid.
No, but
bitch.
she gonna be like, I guess that she ain't definitely ain't finna say that.
Right.
She gonna
To
be
be
like,
fair, now,
But she definitely ain't gonna have nothing to laugh at for real, because I'm always gonna be looking good.
that's what I'm
But
saying.
I'm really concerned about my mate wearing me on his shirt every day. Just saying this is my wife.
No, not that deep, but
Never
I mean,
that
every
deep.
once in a while, it don't have to be every post.
But no,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, for
for
me,
sure.
yeah.
I do make you feel like, okay,
Oh,
we
yeah.
got you on this page. You
Yeah.
posted
See,
it
for
or
me, it's
whatever.
it's never that
Woman
serious
Crush
for me.
Wednesday.
You know what I'm saying? Woman Crush
right.
Wednesdays. If
Yeah.
my birthday, send a shout out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Send a shout out.
Yeah.
But for me, it's not really a big deal. Have me somewhere on your timeline. Whatever.
First of all, I'm hacking into his Facebook anyway, and I'm posting me like, wipe took over. It's me, bitches. He ain't single.
Not even sporadically. You just ain't
Oh.
on there at all.
Then
We're
I would
talking
have-
about sometimes. We're
Oh.
talking about either he posts you or he doesn't.
Oh, I would have a
Like,
problem.
you are absolutely
Yeah.
nowhere on that mud.
Yeah, I would have a problem,
Yeah.
and I wouldn't be. I would definitely have a problem, because you're not gonna tell me, oh, you just can't come me no bullshit, because you gotta post me somewhere.
So
like
does
you
it
said,
depends on, so like if you don't post you anywhere, does it depends on like how many women that may be showing him attention for him to show a picture like, look, I'm taken already, I got a woman. So
No, just I don't do all that calculation, but just
yeah,
post it.
just a picture of just us and post like me and my babe. I mean,
Right.
I don't need like I'm saying, I don't need it every 30 days, once a week. I don't need it. Just acknowledge that. That you have a significant other, or just
my recent
show.
past relationship, I didn't post him except for when it was like his birthday or something.
That's what I'm saying. But he got acknowledgement.
Yeah.
So
No,
acknowledge
I
me.
never said who he was. I just posted it. But that was only because it would be reciprocated. So.
right, okay, gotcha.
But
Exactly.
even if they're trying to be private, I think it's still pretty cool if they put a post up, and if you are being private, you can put like a little emoji across my face.
I hate
or
when people
something.
do that though.
You know what I'm saying? But that's at least you
Or shout me
recognize
out.
You put me on there instead of not putting me on there at all.
That's
Some
it.
people just try to be
I'd rather you not
private.
I'm not a poster at all, but even when I was a little more active on social media, and I was in my children's father and I were in a relationship for 8.5 years, and I did not post him one time, and he did not post me one time, and neither one of us ever had a problem about social
But does
media.
it matter?
And he wasn't posting. I don't know. It's like I posted about our kids, and probably I posted me every now and again.
Right.
And he posted about his kid. He posted about our kids, and he posted about maybe like some things he had going on. But I guess that probably too would make a difference on like if they are posting about their everyday doings, just things.
Exactly.
Oh, this is what I'm eating today. Oh, I'm out with my boys.
That's the
I guess
point.
it will
That's
probably
the point.
for me it would depend on
Yeah.
what type of poster
Exactly.
they are. Also.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the
That's
thing.
it. For me and him, it worked perfectly.
Yeah, that's the
I didn't
thing.
post him. He
Neither
didn't
one of
post
y'all
me.
were really big
On social
media.
media.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
then that's different. But you're not gonna post a picture of you and your homeboys out, and then you
When-
never
when
post
we go
us.
out, yeah.
I-
Or we all at the same event. You
Yeah.
posting everybody else behind.
Right.
I'm not
Oh
on
yeah. That would be.
Yeah,
a
that-
bit of
that-
it.
But if the person is private and don't post much but interact with people, I mean, does it really solidify your relationship whether or not he posts you?
No, it's
does
just
it really determine
that
if
was
he,
cute.
you know, yeah, it's
And I
just
like
cute.
it, so
you know
do
what
what
I'm
I
saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know.
But if you are a poster and you always, that's the thing. If you are, there are people who are posters and they always giving shout outs. Happy birthday. That's my homegirl. That's my homeboy.
Right.
This
Right.
my, and then you think you're not going to post me. I think I probably will have a
That's what I'm
problem with
saying.
that.
Yeah.
So
Correct.
yeah, I think it would be dependent upon the type of person the type of poster you are.
Right.
Right.
Because
That will make
I'm
sense.
really big on the energy that you give to others. I want you have to match
Exactly.
the energy that you give to others.
Yes.
So if you're not giving anybody any love on on social media or any love in person, then I could say, you know, you just not the type of person. I'm not gonna get upset when you don't acknowledge my birthday in a certain way because you just don't do it for anyone.
Right.
But if every time somebody got a birthday and every
That's
time
valid.
somebody,
Yeah.
you always running out the
Yeah.
house to go, but then when it comes time for me, you like, you know what I'm saying? Or you got pictures of every, like I go, every time I open up your phone, it's somebody's screenshotted Instagram picture with the boobs and booty hanging out, but I can't find a picture of me nowhere in your
that's
phone.
valid.
I'm
Yeah,
just
that's
gonna feel
valid.
like what's really good. You know what I mean? So you can't tell me, oh, I just don't do it. No, you just don't like to do it for
me.
or with me.
Yeah.
Because obviously you do it and like it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
That's valid. That's valid.
so that's my feelings on that. I get your personality. If it's really your personality,
Right.
I'm not buying it if you're just telling it to me to be quiet.
Yeah. Oh, it's time to be tagged in some shit then. I'm tagging that nigga like, hey, babe. Right.
Right. I like this pic, babe. Boo.
Okay, boo. I'm all on his shit. Like,
Yeah.
I'm posting a picture underneath everything he on. So if he like a bitch picture, I'm tagging myself under there like, you like that? Like that? I'm on her shit.
Yeah, that would be a good
Straight.
thing, Patty. Yeah,
Straight.
yeah, I'll be
Straight.
right.
You like that?
That'd be
Oh,
fun.
okay, tag him in this one, babe. You like this one to me then? You like that thigh meat out?
And then you
So
say,
that's what we doing.
well, yeah, and then you can't get mad if your mate begins to post pictures of themselves to get the attention that you're not giving them.
Right.
You can't.
Like, you can't.
No.
You can't.
You can't be mad if you don't give your
That's
mate
true.
any attention. You can't be mad at anything they do.
That's
Because you need to do what you need to do for your mate. And if you keep telling your mate that you're not going to do it, then you can't be upset that it's still nigga time. Ain't nobody say nigga time was canceled.
Hello.
You just opted
Listen.
not to be front row and center. So
When God created the heavens and the earth, he also created this term. What one won't do, another one will. That's all. Let there be light, and also let there be niggas that take care of your bitch when you're not. That's all. Hello.
you just
Lights
started
out.
a lot of people
She
out there in
just
the
started a
world.
whole bunch of mess on TP.
Wipe the sweat from around your neckline. Because it's getting hot in here. That's all I'm saying. It came with the
men
beginning
been
of
saying
time.
it for years.
That's
men
all.
been saying
That's
it for
all.
years.
So
you
when
know,
the women take the torch and say, okay, 2 players, let's all play. We just leveling the playing field, that's all. I mean, it's time for women to get what we want as well. I mean, maybe we somebody's 20%. I mean, I don't know.
and that's not based on a true story.
Hello?
Not at all. Entertainment purposes only.
Because, you know, I'm an entertainer. On Sundays.
Entertainment purposes only. On
Only.
Sunday.
I love y'all beautiful people.
Right.
What we got next?
Right.
Something next?
FOPEO. I don't know.
Okay.
All right. So now it's time for our positive word.
Oh, we
Yes.
positive wording.
Positive.
All right. That'll be me. All right,
Only
listen
you.
up.
I hope
Only
it's
me.
good this week. Last week put me in a mood.
Girl, I had you. When we did that playback, I saw how you was looking at me with them little evil eyes. I was like, hold on a minute, baby.
That was not intentional.
It
My
wasn't.
big dog will holler.
Oh, let me tell y'all a little something. Listen up. Learn how to develop powerful thinking so you can cut the negativity and have a powerful life.
Say that one more time.
Let me clear my throat.
Throw, baby.
Hello? Oh, yeah, you know.
Throw, baby.
That's why I was a little late coming to the show. You know what I mean? I talk all that shit, but I make sure mine is good. You understand? Yeah. He took them kids, too, when he left.
See, like you took
the
them with
kids
you.
when he left.
Oh, yeah, I do that. Didn't I say I ain't want no kids?
Right.
Learn how to develop powerful thinking so you can cut the negativity and have a powerful life.
That's right.
Cut out all that negative shit
Yeah, I've
and
been
live a
listening
happy
to my horoscope, my tarot, for like 2 weeks straight.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been about that.
See? I always
I
know.
need to spend time in my
Auntie P knows. I'm a psychic on the side.
Yes. So that's really good. Make sure you all use those powerful thoughts because you have the power to change. You have the power to maneuver. You have the power to create the life that you want.
Hello?
So use your thoughts wisely.
Yes.
And until next time.
Hey.
Thank you, guys.
Love you, beautiful
Good
people.
night.
Share, like,
Comment, subscribe.
comment, subscribe. Questions,
Good night,
send it to
everybody.
us in our DMs.
Yes.
Love you, beautiful people. Good night.
Good night.
Oh, shit.
Wait. I don't want to mess it up. We be messing it up all the time. Can I take these shoes off now?
Yeah, you can.
Yes, you can, babe.
So here's the thing. After you say your positive quotes, you need to close the show all the way out.
Yeah, you do.
All the way out. It shouldn't go back to the center with Tandra. You have to close it out. You have to say, tune in 2 weeks on, our OnlyFans page, all that. So we need you to do that.
All right, well, that's the first time I heard that.
I know this is the first time I'm picking up.
Nobody was checking you. Was
That's what No, she said, here's the thing, like, bitch, we discussed this before.
No, we didn't.
Oh, okay, because that's what I had.
I'm sorry, just,
How you don't know your own cousin by now? And how she communicate?
Uh-uh.
Oh, it's still recording.
and no one don't be meaning no harm. She know that.
She knows she just likes to start shit with everybody. She just
I
gotta run that
I
mouth.
felt attacked. Let me
She
get
just
that
gotta
time.
talk that
Because
shit.
when I think that was Miles kept calling.
Girl,
Give me the
please
phone.
fix that.
I don't know
Ring
how
it.
to turn the phones off.
You go to your settings
Okay,
and the top of your
well,
How
screen.
committed are you to this project? You're not just
To
gonna
make sure that you fix that.
Okay, well, yeah.
Clearly not that committed.